This lesson is about using our filter Libero, IR Plus filter Libero, to reveal an obscured text. So I prepared this mock-up. The mock-up is on the back over here. So basically I used two inks, a carbon ink for this line over here, and then I used the iron gall ink, the other most used ink, for the second line over here. Then I covered both of them with again the same iron gall ink. So imagine this is the case where you have some writing that has been covered with some stamp or something that want to block the ink. We can resolve this task using infrared photography if the upper layer ink is transparent to the infrared. So this is a relatively easy case. In this lesson we show how to increase the result, the quality of the result, using the IRT plus filter Libero. So we look deeper into the infrared, and so we can make this upper layer, this covering layer, more transparent. For this experiment we are going to use infrared and infrared transmitted. So this is our table, transparent with the glass, so we can do infrared transmitted from the bottom of the table. So this is our mock-up, stays over here. We are preparing the scene for the acquisition to do first infrared and then infrared transmit. The light comes from the back. Here I can turn on the switch, so you see here we have some of the light coming from the bottom. I acquired the picture, and so here we show the actual result. So we start with this one on the top. So this is the image of the mock-up before I painted it with the black iron gold ink layer on the top. So carbon, we see the line, and we see also the line of the iron gold ink. So this is as it is now. And then over here we have the first image in the infrared. So you see, in the infrared we already can see the line behind it as expected. We know that infrared iron gold ink becomes transparent in the infrared. Also here in the carbon we can tell it, and it's interesting here that actually even if the iron gold ink becomes transparent, we can see the line of iron gold ink, so it doesn't become totally transparent more than the layer on top. No? So basically we can still see it in the infrared photo. Then we move over here and we have the infrared plus. So we did infrared photography, but instead of the usual infrared filter we use the infrared Libero filter. In this case we see in the infrared plus, so over here, that the image is better. So compared to this one, the standard infrared, in this one the line of the carbon, but also this iron gold ink, become more apparent than in this one. You see, because the top layer over here becomes much more transparent, so we can see better the lines that are behind. Then we can move to the other technique, the infrared transmitted. So we turn on the light from the bottom, so in transmission, and this technique can help. In particular, it works a lot with the pigments, so when we have colors, but also in this case we have the standard infrared transmitted photo, so with the standard infrared filter. So let's compare this one with this one over here, infrared standard from the lighting from the top and infrared transmitted. So you see here the result is better, so we see much better the line, this one and this one. Then we do infrared transmitted plus, so we are using the Libero filter, and the result is much more contrasted. You see the iron gold ink becomes really more transparent, so we see still the line of the underline of iron gold ink, but mostly important, we can see better this line over here of the carbon black. In conclusion, we can tell that using the LIBERO filter enhances the quality of the infrared transmitted photo, so that basically we really can recover the ink that is behind the iron gall ink top layer.